morning on September 10th, and today is a great day to be a citizen of EPCOT because Figment has returned. Now, this is particularly special to me because I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I was in the original announcement last year at D23 that Figment was coming back, and now here I am on the day of Figment's return. I just happened to be in Florida, the most perfect circumstance. So we're here. It's early. Of course it's early because I'm rope dropping the day Figment comes back, and we're about to go get in line and wait. And I believe Figment will probably come out around 10:30 in the morning, if I had to guess. Good. Selfie time?
Yeah.
Perfect. What I love, though, what I absolutely love about the Figment fans is that there's like an army of people already in a sea of like pink and yellow just waiting to meet Figment. And I put on my rainbow shirt and my EPCOT hat to meet Figment. The Figment fans are coming out of the woodwork, and we just found out yesterday. That's how much I love all you Figment people. You're all crazy, and I love you. Early morning EPCOT. It's 8:42, and the crowd is thickened. And it's a lot of Figment stands, many Figment stands. You can see all the purple and yellow in the crowd, and just me with my shiny rainbow hat. The energy is palpable, and I've been approached several times and been referred to as the king of Figment. So I think so far I'm winning. We've got about 20 minutes left, and we'll see how much larger the crowd will get. This guy. Ooh, we just got word he's going to meet at 10 o'clock. He has nothing else to say. That was all he had to say. Hot take. There's nothing here to resell, so you're not going to see people line up like you saw for the popcorn bucket. Will the crowds reach popcorn bucket levels? No, because there's no profit to be made here. There's only love and imagination to be had. Old Tesla boy, Elon, launched a rocket to space while we're waiting here for Figment. Thanks, Elon. Thanks for keeping space safe while I'm sweating. Meanwhile, the crowds have slightly increased. Slightly bigger crowds, even more Figment people. Some really great Figment ears, I gotta say. There are a lot of people here that won't be walking. They're like, please walk. That's not gonna happen. Oh my gosh. It's chaos. It's like a Figment cult parade. It's just a group of people all here to worship the dragon of imagination. All these Instagram teens are like, we gotta get up there. We gotta be first in line. If we're not first, and teenagers, we won't be cool. Just wait till you get old and your back hurts and you're up at 7 a.m. just trying to live your life. This is where they corral the lunatics. Right between these walls. Someone lost a shoe. That's how hard we're going. People are losing shoes. I, for one, am just excited to stand inside an air-conditioned building. No one's going to ride the ride before they see Figment. The disrespect. No one thought to imagine any trees because no one thought to imagine this moment of people being this interested in Figment. Honestly, I like being over here. It's been a minute since I've hung out at the jumping fountains. They're good. You got good thick noodles going on, good thick water noodles. This is why you always bring two to an event like this. Because while all these Figment worshipers are in line, I'm going to do the honorable thing. I'm going to do the brave thing. I'm going to do the heroic thing. I'm going to ride the ride and maybe get a sneak peek of what the meet and greet space is like before any of these people do, because I gotta leave through the gift shop, and that's where he is, right? So let's go ride the ride quick and see what's horribly broken on it, because that's actually kind of hilarious. What's terribly broken about the Figment ride the day the meet and greet character re-debuts, and B, let's see if the curtains are down inside, and we can take a peek at it. Morning. It's crazy outside. Yeah. They could have just used this space. They could have just used this space for us to queue in. It would have been hilarious if they're like, all right, if you want to meet Figment, that's fine, but you all have to queue in the ride, and you have to ride the ride 3 times each before you're allowed to meet him. And then see how many people are still in the line.
Who is this?
It's Figment!
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination. Imagination is the
How'd you get in line all the way in here?
My little legs. My little legs, man. My little...
Bring us God. We're here. Let us see Jesus. Let us see Imagination Jesus. As soon as I put my phone down, he'll come out, so I'm just going to keep it up. Just some 25-year-old wearing a dragon costume with a legion of people waiting for him. I've never felt more insane than I do right now. Just standing with my arms in the air, holding a phone, looking at a wall, like I'm in prison. Start meeting people. We got a line. Amazing. Update. They turned off the jumping fountains. Guess they didn't want everyone getting splashed. And the queue has grown quite a bit more. There's literally not a cloud in the sky. The sky is empty. That's how much sun we're getting. Oh, there's a cloud. There's one over there. All right, we've been in line. I got here at 8. Rope dropped, got in line. It's now 11:15. And we've been out here cooking in the sun. Look, a couple clouds showed up. We've been out here cooking in the sun. I've been sipping on my Starbucks dragon drink. Meeting Figment, got to drink a dragon drink. There's finally enough space inside the building to open the queue to people who've been waiting outside. And so they're taking chunks of us in now to start meeting Figment inside. We've been here for 2 hours. I haven't even smelled one Figment fart. So let's get it going, Disney. Let's get it moving. I like to stand corrected. I did ride the ride while everyone was queued here. So I, in fact, did smell a Figment fart. But I haven't smelled the Figment fart. I just smelled a Figment fart. I want to smell that dragon farting. I've been here so long that the person holding the end of the line has changed. We just have this many people. They're right there until we get inside there. It's a holy cloud. It looks a little like Figment. That might just be me being crazy out here in the sun for 2 hours, but I'm glad to have a little bit of a cloud cover. Good job, man. All right, we're finally moving into the indoor queue after my gosh, 2.5 hours outside of us being hot and sweaty. Once inside, they said that the switchback is about an hour wait, and Figment is done at 1:30 for a lunch break. So hopefully we can see Figment before he goes back inside. We're here now, finally. There's my favorite thick purple boy. There's my son, Figment. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 switchbacks to go. And the meet and greet experience for him is going pretty quick. I mean, he can't talk. He can't really do anything other than high five and give you charades. So the meet and greet space is just, it's churning through, which is nice. The line isn't super long. It's almost 12:30, and he goes on an hour lunch break at 1:30. So Lord willing, I have faith. I think we're going to be fine. So I don't know what the deal is, but the performer inside cycles every like 10, 11 minutes versus like Joy, who's out here meeting and greeting for like 20, 25-minute clips. So this costume must be janky in some way that is not super fitting, or there must be some kind of rules. Remember the old Figment costume, the one we had before this? They stopped using that costume because he was causing like bodily damage to the cast members inside because of how unruly and large the costume is. And this one is just as oddly proportioned in different ways. And so I wonder if it's harder to be worn and perform in versus, say, Joy, who is essentially just wearing like a leotard and a helmet. I'm interested to see if this is how it stays forever, or if it's maybe a temporary thing they need to fix. But it's only 10 minutes. He's out for about 10 minutes at a time. But hey, I only got 2 switchbacks left to go. And then I'm here to see him. I'm here to see Figment. So we're almost there. Hopefully, I have 30 minutes left. Hopefully, I can meet him before he goes for lunch.
One there.
Figment! Oh my God! It's so good to see you! Yes! Look, you got me on the wall. Look, there's Dad. Right there he is. What should we do, Figment? Yeah. Back to back? Can we do a back to back? Thank you so much, Figment. God, you're so beautiful. Give me a... God. Brings a tear to my eye. I love you, Figment. I love you. Can you give me one big spin? There we go. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Well, I did it. I met my one true God, Figment, and we're here in his... Figment doesn't take offerings. He only takes your money through merchandise, and so there's lots to buy. I'm not buying any of it because I need to take a shower. There's no time to buy anything. There's only time for bathing. All right, we're back in the car. We're out of the EPCOT parking lot. I had to change my shirt because that's how sweaty I was. It was a little out of control. Let me give you some of my favorite thoughts and feelings about the day. Number one, it was incredible to see the outpouring of Figment fans, from just a pair of Figment ears to full-blown Figment cosplays. The crowd that was out to see Figment today was top-notch. I love you guys. It was really cool being there amongst the first people. Another thing I love is that I am screaming in every video of Figment's first appearance at the park. So that's the thing that I'll always have for theme park history forever. I'll always be the guy that screamed, Figment! As soon as he came out the first time. I loved how they took the Ethernet kind of like situation with Vanellope and just changed it to the Dreamport, which I thought was like a nifty change to the existing Rainbow Tunnel kind of element. Super cool when he enters. It's a really magical thing. Everyone's so excited. They just converted the existing Vanellope space, including the little TV screen that they had. They just turned it into like a Figment kind of like animation art display that displays the original animations from the ride on a fun little loop with some fun inspirational words around it. And then over in the meet and greet area itself, it has this really cool giant paintbrush, a fun background with Dreamfinder on the background. He's back there riding on the Dream Machine, which is kind of a nice little nod. And then you've got this really, really fun, bright little white cube you can meet him in, and he's great. It's fun to hug him. The vision for the performer inside comes out of that red stripe just under the head. That's clearly where the eyes of the performer are. When I hugged the body, I could feel like the hard shell inside the sweater. The sweater, by the way, his name is not on his sweater anymore, but that's pretty accurate to the ride. His name's not on his sweater in the ride. I rode the ride. It was only mildly broken, which made me happy. And all in all, man, it was really cool. They weren't doing autographs. Instead, they were handing out Figment autograph cards, which was smart. It was a heavy flow of Figment traffic. I wonder if Figment will ever make autographs, so I'll have to come back around and see in the future if Figment, is signing autographs or if he's still just handing out the cards. The costume itself has some really fine details on the skin. Like the skin has like this ripple texture. It's not just a flat purple. It has like a scale, a little bit of a scale. And the accents, like the wings, the horns, the tail, it's all really fun. We all loved it. He had these really fun little actions he would do with people where he would twirl with people or hold up the like a one, like for one little spark. Some fun photo ops. People were crazy for it, and I met some really amazing people. All in all, I had a really fun time. Thanks for bringing Figment back, Disney Parks. Thanks, Yellow Shoes. Now that we've got the new costume debut at EPCOT, I think it's finally time for us to deep dive into a full evolution of Figment and his costume characters in the parks. So keep an eye out for that very soon.